Yeah, hi guys, welcome back. We're into early December now, but last week the Perth Mint released their November coins, so let's take a look at those. Starting with this one here. So this is the quadrant lunar horse. They've done this for every animal so far on the Lunar 3 series. It's made up of 4 separate pieces that form together one coin, so it's a total of 4 ounces. They're proof, they're coloured. Comes in a very elaborate box, and 765 is just over $500 US. I don't have it to show you, but I might have it a little bit later, we'll see. And here's some more about it here. Okay, the next coin is also a lunar horse. It's the kilo with gold privy. Once again, they've done this every year so far. 4950 is 3,270 US. Comes in a very large presentation box, and the mintage on this is only 388, so it's quite an unusual coin. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that in the near future as well. And there's also a gold one, which is also a similar mintage. This is just a 1 ounce. 9295 is 6,150 US. Don't have any of those, but also early this week, the Perth Mint released 2 new bullion coins, and I want to show you those. The first one is this one. So this is the Series 3 Lunar Horse Silver with Dragon Privy. And there's also, I think there's also a gold one, I'm not sure now. But there it is. Again, they've done this for every animal so far in this series. And of course, it's just a line extension. The mintage on this is 30,000. And there it is. But more interesting, I think, this week they've brought out another lunar horse, the rectangular one. And this is dated 2026. The mintage on this one is 300,000. I think they're going to be popular. It's obviously a very different design, different designer from the main bullion coin and silver and gold bullion coin. So because it's a rectangular coin, they've got the horse on its hind legs. And yes, it is a coin. It's got the king on it. Now these come either in a tube or in one of these pouches. But I always like to encapsulate all these things. I have the capsules. The Perth Mint do supply them. So that means you can obviously touch it and hold it without risking tarnishing the coin. So there it is, the 2 new bullion releases for early December. I always think it's a shame that there aren't more options from the Mint in terms of bars, just silver bars, not coins. There's a lot of coin options, but there aren't a lot of bars. The only bars that are currently available are this one. And again, I mean, it's the same size as this. Again, I've encapsulated it. It's just a bullion bar, but I just like the presentation of it. So you can buy the 1 ounce minted bar, and you can also buy the kilo cast bar. So there it is. This is the current kilo bar. So that's it. You're either stuck with a kilo or a 1 ounce minted in terms of bars, silver bars. There's plenty of options for gold, but only these 2 for silver, which I think is a bit of a shame. There have been further options in the past, and I'll show you those now. Let's just clear this. Put the gloves on. So in the past, the Perth Mint have also had the 10 ounce bar. See the logo there. And a 20 ounce bar. But I haven't seen these available for, I don't know, close to 10 years at least. I think it's a shame. I think a lot of people would want this size, but particularly now with the cost of silver as it is, nobody's going to buy a kilo so easily as they once were. In terms of the kilo coins, there have been other designs. This is the current one, as I mentioned. This is the one that was available up until about 5 years ago. You'll notice that all the earlier silver bars are 3 nines, whereas the newer one is now 4 nines, pure. And before that there was this one, and here we have the old Perth Mint logo. Now I've shined all these up with silver, but some of them have responded better than others. I think this is just the way it is, but it doesn't matter. It's got that silvered patina. So those are the previous 3 kilo bars there. They've also had other sizes in the past. This is a 50 ounce bar, again with the old style logo, and you can see the way it's been poured. Very nice. And also some of the very early bars had variable weights. This is an unusual one. It's exactly 50 ounces, but I've seen bars like this that were 49.3 or whatever, so they weren't always exactly a specific weight. They were stamped with the weight at the time. But yeah, there's another 50 ounce. And let's just make a bit of room here because I've got some big ones coming. Let's take a look at some of the larger bars that have been produced in the past. Starting with this one here. This is a 100 ounce bar. Look at that. Now I've covered up the serial number to protect the innocent. But yeah, isn't that magnificent? 100 ounces. And you can see the style of the printing here. I'm just going to move this while I can. There we go. But there's also this one here, which is similar, but has the logo is the same. Another 100 ounce. But the printing on it is different. I tell you what, these things are a bit of a struggle to carry. They're so heavy, particularly when you've got a couple of them. And then there's this one here. I couldn't get this one any better than this in terms of its finish. I've put a couple of coats of silver on that, but oh, this one, oh no, this one's 999 as well. Yeah. Another 100 ounce bar, again with the old Perth Mint logo. Look at that. And finally, this is my favourite bar. Look at this thing here. Again with the old logo. Another 100 ounce bar. And this one does have a beautiful mirrored finish. You can see the way they've machined the edges here and here to get the weight correct. But I'm just trying not to get the whole of my room in this image. It's like a mirror. But there you go. Isn't that magnificent? Stunning bars. And so there we have, if I add those earlier ones to it, yes, that is exactly 630 ounces, well, just over 630 ounces, allowing for the fact that the kilo bars are just over 32 ounces. 630 ounces. One last thing I want to show you is this. I don't have it, but I took a photo of it. Oh, I've just sold a coin. There we go. I was down at the Mint last week, and they've got this kilo high relief proof gold coin. Absolutely magnificent. The selling price of this is it's $250,000 Australian, which is around about 183,000 US. And they let me hold it. So isn't that magnificent? So that's somebody special in your life and you haven't got that Christmas present yet, there's an option for you. That's all I've got, and I'll see you in another month's time. All the best.